Hello, hi everyone. This is Sandeep Reddy. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through in configuring Azure File Share with AD Domain Services integration. And at the same time, we will discuss about how to assign the share level permissions to AD users, like typically how you do it in your on-premises file share implementation. So let me go through a few Microsoft documents. Here it was explaining you how to integrate your storage account with Active Directory Domain Services and what are the prerequisites for this implementation. And here you can see in Azure, we have three inbuilt rules for granting share level access to the users. And here we have reader, contributor, and elevated contributor permissions. For assembly share reader, you will have just read access on the particular storage account, and assembly share contributor will have read, write, and delete access. And assembly share elevated contributor will have read, write, delete, and at the same time, he will have the access to modify all the permissions to the users and the file shares. And let's go back to the Azure portal and let's see how we can create the storage account and on how can we integrate with Azure Active Directory Domain Services. So yeah, already have Active Directory Domain Services in my portal. So here you can see this is already registered domain and we have few users for this domain. So you can see here SAP1, user1 and user2 already I've created this users and I'm using it. And now I'm going to use this users for integrating with my storage account. So let's create one storage account and let's see how can we achieve this. So I'm going creating one new storage account. So I'm going to take one new resource group as well. And I'm going to name it as file server. This name should be unique. And I'm going to create in my region, Southeast Asia. And I don't want something like geo redundancy or high availability, so I'm going with local redundancy storage. Yeah, public, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to create the storage account. It will take a couple of minutes to create the storage account. It looks like it's created, so let's go back to the storage account and create one file share. So you can see here we have file share here. Just click on this. I'm going to name it as like file share 1 and I'm giving something like around 100 GB. So it's created now. So in order to access this file share, just we need to click on connect so that we'll get all the login details for this file share. So now here it is showing all my details, something like what is my storage account and what is the username and what is the password. So this is typically a normal file share. Now what we are going to do is we are going to integrate this storage account with my Active Directory. So now just go back here. So this is my storage account. In order to provide access for your Active Directory, so just go back to the configurations. And here you can see the option like Azure Active Directory Domain Services. So by default, it will be disabled. So if you want to integrate with your DC, so just click on enable and just click on save. That's it. By this, your storage account is going to join your Active Directory Domain Services. I think successfully it's completed. So let's check whether it is reflected in our storage account and file share. This is my file share. Just click on connect. So now you can see some difference, right? We don't have any username or passwords or something like to access this file share. So directly you can access this file share on your any one of the AD machine which is joined to that domain, or any one of the normal machine which is joined to the domain. So now what I'm going to do, just I'm copying this link. So this, we are going to use this link for accessing your file share. At the same time, I have one machine here. Already this machine is a part of the domain, so you can see it here. Sandeepreddy.cloud. This is mission of my domain. Okay, let's access it here. Whether we are able to uh, access the file share in my one of the DC machine. So it's we're not able to access it. Why? Because we didn't give the permissions for this file share for a particular user. Yeah, let's try to create the permissions for him. Yeah, already we have discussed, right? We have three permissions here, like assembly reader, contributor, and elevated contributor. So let me give a contributor role to him so that he can have read, write, and delete. Or let me give, yeah, that's okay. We'll leave contributor role. So now you can see here we have three roles like elevator, contributor, contributor, and reader. So I'm going to give him like contributor and select the user here. The username is SAP. So let me cross check whether I'm using the SAP user or not. Yeah, I'm using the SAP user. Yeah, it looks like we have given the permission. So now you can see it here. Assembly file share contributor, we are giving it for SAP user. And let's try to connect it. So it looks like some the issue. Let me cross check it. Sorry, I forgot to add permissions for storage account. I think I've added for the file share, but I didn't add the storage account. So let me add the file share permissions for storage account. So this is my storage account. Let's go to IAM. I'm going to add contributor role for SAP1 user. And let's try whether is it going to work or not. We have added. Let's go back to my mission. File share. So now it's working fine. Yeah, that was a mistake we have did. We had added the permissions in the storage account. So after adding the storage account, we are able to access it. So let's create some files here. So let's save it. Yeah. And let's go back to our file share and we'll see whether it's reflecting in here. Yeah, that's reflecting here. The same way you can add everything, like I'm going to add one for folder here. Folder 1. So I've created it. Let's go back and check it there. Yeah, it's created here. So this is a way you can integrate your file share with your Active Directory domain services.